I always get interested by the people that they find like years later that are still alive.
The ones
or
that
like,
meant to go missing, or the ones that were just found.
well, you never really get good stories about what happened to them. They're just like, oh yeah, they found them, a year later. I'm like, well, where's the rest of the story? I want to know what they were doing for a year.
Oh yeah,
They just living on the land fishing, or they, you know what I
land
mean?
or on
Like,
the streets hooking. But there's nothing wrong. It's just,
I mean, listen, I'd like to
I
disappear
obeyed
for a
Shadow.
year and come back and just reinvent myself.
Just
You know what I
reset.
mean?
You know what? I found God. I found a God again. That's what they would say. But I'm just saying.
There was George Knapp is the host of Coast to Coast, a radio show that you can find like anywhere you go overnight. Yeah. And in September 30th of 2018, he did on one of his shows. He was talking about Skinwalker Ranch, and he wrote an article about it, and he talked about having contact with someone who was in the know about like abductions and stuff. Yeah. Some of the abductions that are covered in like the Missing 411 shows, and the person implied that some of these missing people may have something to do with the ranch or ranches elsewhere. And some of the things on the ranches that happen are sometimes playful and sometimes they're like startling bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for him to make that connection, my assumption is he's referring to UFOs.
I think so, yeah.
Because Skinwalker Ranch is obviously a huge UFO hotspot.
Paranormal, everything about it.
And paranormal also.